Hey guys, so for this video, what I intend to show you is specifically how to access a file that's been put into a subdirectory or multiple subdirectories that has reached its character limit. This will kind of give you an explanation as to how it happens, why it happens, and how to get the file out of the location. So it generally happens because people don't understand that there is a character limit. So you end up with a folder inside of a folder, inside of a folder, inside of a folder, inside of a folder, and so on and so forth, and then a huge file name at the end of it. And when you go to open that file, it's going to either throw an error that the file is corrupted, or that you don't have access to it, or that you can't open that file, or you might see the little tilde with the 1 at the end of it to indicate that the LongFilePath is not enabled and you don't have access to the file. I've seen this in a variety of different situations, anywhere from SharePoint, desktops, and then server file shares. To fix this on your Windows infrastructure, it's pretty much the same on both your servers as well as your desktops. For this video, I'll just show it on a desktop just because that's what I have available and sitting in front of me, but this same process will work on your servers. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open up your command prompt as an admin. And once that's opened as administrator, we're going to actually open registry, so regedit, R-E-G-E-D-I-T, hit enter. Then you're going to want to navigate to this location. This is HKLM local machine, system, CurrentControlSet, control, and FileSystem. And in here, we're going to look for LongPathsEnabled. If this doesn't exist, this is a DWORD 32-bit, and create it. You're going to want to set the value to 1. And what that's going to do is that's going to set your configuration to require to enable long paths. So now you won't get the little tilde with the 1, you'll get the actual full path of the file name. So now that we've done that and we've corrected that, what we'll need to do is reboot in order for it to get for you to gain activity. For the sake of this, I'm not going to reboot just because on my test machine here, I created a series of test folders. So we're going to go 9 directories deep, and then some long file name nobody really cares about. And what we're going to do is we want to access this particular location without this huge path. And the reason why is because if we could shorten the amount of directories to go through in order to get to the file name, we should be able to access that file name without getting that error message. Now here's where it gets interesting, is that if you have UAC enabled, you're going to have to do this as not admin. If you don't have UAC enabled, you may still have to do it as non-admin. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a long time since I've worked on a machine that doesn't have UAC enabled. Generally it causes more issues than it's worth. But at any rate, what we're going to do is we're going to actually open another command prompt, and we're going to cd / to go back to the C drive. Once we're back at the C drive, what we want to do is we want to actually go to the directory Windows, and then we want to go to System 32. So if we do cd Windows / System 32 and hit enter, we now have the Windows System 32 directory. So in here, what we're going to do is we're going to actually locally map this path to this location. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this and copy it. And in here, I'm going to do SUB, ST, and I'm going to do Y:, and then in quotes, put in the stuff that we just copied, and then hit enter. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a subset directory of that particular path. So now if we go back to the Windows directory here, we're going to see that same directory just as your local Y. So basically what we've done is we've mapped that directory local to the system. And at this point, you will have access to change that file name or to copy that file out of that path to another shorter path location to gain access. In doing this, if you know Robocopy, you can use Robocopy to Robocopy the scripts or the data out of this location, as long as you use your Y drive, your X drive, whatever you want to set it to. And then once you're done with this and you want to close this directory, you no longer want this Y drive open, the command is just SUB, ST, Y:, /D for delete, and that'll close that directory. And at this point, now you should be able to do this with any folder path that you need in order to gain access to it, which should save you from having to recover those files. I mean, from a backup, or God forbid, if there is no backup, this will give you access into those files. Hopefully this helps somebody out. Like and subscribe for more videos, and hopefully we can keep this channel going. If you guys have any ideas or anything that you want to know, please feel free to update me in the comments, and I'll do my best to get those things created. All right, take care now.